I'm now going to try and create File New Project, and I'm going to call it 15, a game in 15 minutes. It's going to be distinction level game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and copy that map. I'm going to click on 15 and right click and choose paste, right click and choose paste. Why did I keep right clicking on maps on 15 rather than right clicking on a map and pasting? Because those are three separate maps, they're not nested within. So sometimes you might have like an inside village within an outside map, or an inside house within a village, but those are going to be three separate maps. I'm going to right click and I'm going to call that Ice World. I'm going to right click and I'm going to call that Desert World. I'm going to right click and I'm going to call that Forest World. I don't need any inside maps or anything like that, so on my ice I'm just going to draw some ice. I'm going to make sure I'm on map mode, or F5. I'll get you onto map mode and I'm just going to draw some ice. On desert mode I'm just going to draw some desert. So I don't need any inside maps, any inside villages, any inside of houses, any insides of churches. There's no extra marks for that. And on forest mode I'm just going to draw a forest. Okay, I'm starting off here. I want more people, so I'm going to go to Tools, Database, and I'm going to double click and I'm going to add some more people to help me out. Double clicking underneath adds characters. I'm going to have 4 characters in a line, and whilst I'm here I'm going to go to Tools, Character Generator, and I can create a unique look for myself. Clicking Random creates a random look, or you can choose your own. Okay, so now I've got 3 different worlds. I might just dress them up a little bit, put some different things in, some igloos. On the tab B, put some houses in and things like that. On the deserts I might put some pyramids and some little houses, and you can dress them up as you want to. And on the forest I might put some trees in and some other bits and bobs. There we go, all finished, all dressed up. Now I'm going to right click and I'm going to add some enemies to attack me. I double click here, slime, double click. Next hardest one is bats. Next hardest one is hornets. So the top 3 are the easiest to kill. I can change the number of squares that attacks me, steps. So every 20 steps it's going to attack me. Right click, desert, map properties. Here, and it's because it's level 2 now, I'm going to choose some harder ones. I'll have some spiders. I'll have some rates. So these are going to randomly attack me every certain number of steps, every, let's say, 20 steps. And in the forest, right click, map properties, double click here. In the forest there's going to be a large snake or some large snakes, 2 large snakes. There's going to be some man-eating plants, and there's also going to be some ghosts in the forest as well. Now what do I need next? So I'm going to switch to event mode here, and so I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to quick event creation in. Now what an in does is I'll put an in on each map. I only need 1 on each map. It's a place where I can rest, I can heal. I can double click on the picture and put a new graphic in if I want to. Double click on ice, I'll put that in somewhere here. Quick event creation in, and I'll put a new graphic in. And so I just need 1 in on each map so that I can heal myself when the random enemies attack me. Okay, the next thing is I need things to help me. Right click, quick event creation, treasure chest. I'm going to put 20 gold pieces in this treasure chest, and there's going to be 4 treasure chests, on each map, so it'll take a little bit of time. This, I'm going to add an item, the first one off the list. Right click, quick event creation, treasure chest. I'm going to add a weapon, the first one off the list. Now I can't get past treasure chest, so if I put a treasure chest here, it blocks off these squares. So a treasure chest needs to be somewhere out in the open, because I can't get past it. Onto my desert. So my treasure chest out in the open. Quick event creation, treasure chest. This time I'm going to choose slightly more gold, so you're going to get 30 gold pieces in this treasure chest, because this is level 2. So it's getting harder as the game goes on, because the random enemies are getting harder, so I'll give them better items in the chest. Right click, quick event creation. I'll give weapons in this one, a slightly better weapon. So further down the list there's better weapons, treasure chest, armour, slightly better armour. And then there's harder enemies again, because they were further down the enemy list on this one. So my treasure chests, I'll give 100 gold in this one to help heal me if I go to an inn. Right click, quick event creation, treasure chest. Items are going to be good items, even better than that. I'll go right down here, right down to the bottom. Right click here. Remember, treasure chests, you can't get past them, so they're all in the open, and I'm going to give them a really good weapon. Right click here, quick event creation, treasure chest, armour. I'll give them some really good armour as well. Now then, I need to be able to transfer between the worlds. So ice. I'm still on F6, I'm still on the event. I'm going to transfer between the worlds. I'm going to go somewhere right over here. I'm going to click quick event creation, transfer, and ice world is going to go to the next level. So I'm going to click on desert, and I'm going to open up here. So that's where I appear. On desert world, I'm going to create, right click, quick event creation, transfer. I'm going to transfer to my final level, level 3, which is forest. I need a position on the map here to come out at. Now then, the thing about these is they don't look very attractive, so I'm going to right click, edit event, double click on graphic, and I'm going to go down to one with an exclamation mark. I'll go down to crystal, I think. I'll choose a crystal, and the ones with the exclamation marks are animations, so they'll really stand out, and this will be highlighted as an important square. There's my transfer. Right click, edit event, double click on the graphic, go down to, I think I'll make a flame out of this one, and it's got an exclamation mark before the flame, so it'll really stand out as an animation. Now I've nowhere to go on my forest one, but right at the end of this peninsula, so right along this end bit here, I'm going to right click and I'm going to click new event, and this time I'm going to double click in here and I'm going to go to tab number 3 and I'm going to click game over. This is where I've got to try and get to at the end. Now I'm going to right click again, I'm going to edit event, I'm going to change the graphic, I'm going to choose a sparkling one, so an animated one, exclamation mark hexagram. I'll choose a hexagram, and that'll really stand out as my game over screen. Now then, while I'm here, tools, database, plain and forest. It's a bit plain, so I'm going to go with fire and devil. That looks quite good. So I've changed my menu there on system. So I went to tools, database, system, and I've changed this. You can change other things here as well if you want, but I'm just going to leave them as they are. So what have I got so far? I've got tools, database. I've got 4 people in my party. I've changed the graphics so it looks a little bit more interesting. I put treasure chests in with a variety of things. They get harder. I've right clicked on map properties and I've put increase in levels of difficulty of random enemies that are going to attack me. I haven't got any multimedia messages in, so I'm going to right click new event, double click on a graphic, click an actor, click somebody, and I'm going to double click on here and I'm going to go to number 1. I'm going to show text. I'm going to double click on here and I'm going to give them a close-up picture. You can put better messages in than me. Find treasure chests. So these are people, non-player characters that are going to help you. On desert, I can say right click, quick event, create, no, new event, graphic, pick a graphic of a person, double click, show text, double click, pick an actor, click OK for the close-up, find transfers. So these media messages are not very good. You can get better ones. Right click, new event, double click on a graphic, click an actor. This one will do me. Double click, show text, double click, close up. This one will do me. Defeat the boss to win. Click OK, apply, OK. So I've got most things in, and I've even got ins in as well that are going to heal me. So now finally all I need is an end of level boss. Well, there's my end of level game. So here is going to be my end of level boss. I'm going to right click, new event. I'm going to give the boss an evil look. Evil. It's going to look like that. OK. Double click. I'm going to put show text. Evil. Looks like that one. You will never defeat me. Now he's going to battle me, so I'm going to double click on this and I'm going to go into tab 3, battle processing. I'm going to choose something hard, so it's going to be a skeleton. Okay, don't have it too hard, but it's further down the list than we've chosen so far. And on here I'm going to put something on tab 1 called control switches. Control switch, just click OK. Control switch is OK. That means when a control switch is on, something can happen. So I've got to this stage, I've battled the skeleton, I've defeated it, control switch on. I'm going to click new event page, and here I'm going to put the switch on. So that means that after I've defeated it, it switches using that switch to this page. That gets rid of the graphic and the boss will disappear. And when that boss disappears, then I can get to the square that I can't otherwise get to here. And that'll be my end of level game. I've got a couple of minutes to play it to see if I have created a game with everything in it for distinction. Have I got a nice new menu? Have I edited the menu? Yes, I have. New game. So let's have a look. Have I got different people in my parties? Yes. Have I got treasure chests that I can open? Yes. Can I get to something like a random enemy? Yeah, I've defeated it. I can get to more. Can I get to an inn? Yes. And get healed. Can I get to multimedia messages? Yes, I can. Can I get to a transfer? Can I get to a transfer? Yes, I can. I'm going to hop to the last transfer. And I'm going to go and try and defeat the boss. I may die at this point, I may not get past these. I may have made it too hard. We shall see in a moment whether I get past the last boss before I die. One dead, and I've got past. and I've won.